Eric, for the first time in 3 years, we have NCAA tournament action to talk about for local teams. Obviously, the tournament was canceled in 2020 because of COVID. Last year, nobody made it. This year, we've got Kentucky, we've got Indiana, we've got Murray. What are reasonable expectations for the Wildcats, the Hoosiers, and the Racers?
Well, you roll through them all at once here. For the Wildcats, I think it's everybody's expectation that is a fan of Kentucky that they get to the Final Four, and that's a realistic expectation. This is the team that's built for it. It has all the pieces. Oscar Tshiebwe, it can shoot the ball well. It's got experience at guard, but a really good freshman. Ty Washington, Keon Brooks is great, but they're not invincible. And if they run into, especially to a team that isn't a glamour team that they're not quite on for, they can get beat. And one of those teams is Murray State. And I guess the expectation of Murray State is that you win that first game against San Francisco, which is not a given, and you get in there and you give Kentucky everything they want if you get a chance to play them. For Indiana, it's interesting. They got, I thought, a bad draw, and that first four, and then having to go out to Portland is tough. I like Indiana. They've got all the pieces. I just don't know if they can get over that obstacle of that first couple rounds. Yeah, as bad as they've got it, though, the team they're playing on Tuesday night, which is Wyoming, has it worse because they had to fly from Laramie to Dayton on Monday. So they have a bigger travel obstacle to go. I think for Indiana, expectation is to win one game. Back in the tournament for the first time since 2016, win a game. You thought you were in, you barely made it in, take advantage of it. As for Kentucky, I agree with you. They should think about Final Four. You look at Purdue, I think Purdue's a team they could beat because Purdue's not very good defensively. At the top of the bracket is Baylor. Baylor is without its best big man. He's injured. Teams don't go back-to-back. Kentucky needs to get to the Final Four in New Orleans. They get to start in Indy. They have a huge home crowd advantage. They'll beat Murray in the second round, and then it's on to Philadelphia. We'll be there all the way. Just stay with us here at WDRB and WDRB.com and click on sports.